Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to figure out who's the killer. Oh well. Let's see. Okay. Do you know about this? That's it. That's the kind of Prosecutors Award that Miss Everett got the other day. Were you at the award ceremony? Detective Gumzoo. Of course, pal. I got an award for vigilance myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering why the award is sealed and why is it broken. Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, you've forgotten. Well, it would not surprise me if this is built with Bon Karma name and we found out what Bon Karma have done. Hence they broke the sealed. They still don't trust Everett, they just give it to him anyway. This is certain really. So we need to find out some more. Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I said nothing. That's fine. You better spy, pal. Are you going to say something? Okay. Let's see. You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. You can open it. It'll be 50%. The police department lacked faith in his knock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. At the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. So obviously, wait a minute. It's not this knife. It's more of this knife because you can see the notch. Oh. You see the notch? Well, I could be seeing it wrong. So it is a possibility he'd be killed in the evidence room and taken to the prosecutor's office car park. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my best guess at it, so... Chief of Police... What say this? Nope. Okay, we don't know. What can you say about this? Get the Goodman note and that switchblade knife. I bet Everett has the most surprise of anyone because of the SL9 collection. That was Mr. Everett's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Everett was the man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Fair enough. Fair enough. What say you? No. What say you? That's the photo that Miss Star took. Anything you can tell us about it? That's Miss Star, right, the lady? Right, I remember it was winter when I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. 16, that's how old I am now. I wonder what happened. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore trench coat in high school too. Interesting. So, what say about this? Found the Miss Edward car and stabbed with the Edward's knife half. What would drive Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? Well, wait, I didn't mean. So of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have grudge against Mr. Edward. Yeah, but who? Oh, there we go. Now, that was a bloody violent case. Violent. So it was a murder. A serial killing. A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake. And Mr. Edward built his case around that to nab him. This was 2 years ago. That put Mr. Edward right in the spotlight. I started a rumors about false evidence. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with transfer within another day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL. No, it isn't. See? So. That switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence knocker himself. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's... I think that's pretty much covered. What say you about this? Yourself back in the rollers. Ah. We need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. What about this? Oh, come on. Stop shaving your beard, it's getting old. Yep. You don't know anything about the locker. It will not surprise me if you're a guard here. Drinking quite a lot. No, okay. What sort of evidence we need to click on something, did I? Oh yeah, what say you about this? Yep. About this one? Going right in the loop, so pretty much none. Yeah. Is he still there? Yes. He's the rest. I think we're pretty much done. If not, Officer Meekin, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry. I have no idea what that is. Edward. Alright, that means we go check Mr. Edward, see if he's there. Nope. Right, if I can get something out of her. Let's take a look at this. Oh, tea, great. So I'm bound the tea. So that's a no then. And a bit stuck, to be honest. move this a bit. There we go. Right. That's a bit vague. We'll check. Because we need something. Further transfer. Close further dead, yep. Never be reopened again. We need to transfer or paper. Yep, I mean, made me see well, but not remember how much is. It never happened. The table automatically raised every few hours. Certificate when they running their tapes. Reckon there might be, you know, the security guard, and you reckon more than very good evidence room. Need your ID card. That's the card readable on the door. You can leave a record of every ID card passing through. Hold on. If we recall that 5842189 here. Apparently there's two numbers here. The same. Who's 77777 anyway? Because the weirdest and easiest to remember. Maybe these two numbers might be different. But yeah, I've seen that somewhere before. Don't remember now. Doing more than that, huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw the number. Well, I think we might need to show this. See this? This is the victim ID card. The one that was on the ground on the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. There we go. That's the same. Look at the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one number card in the world. So where the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekin said? So I entered the room and asked the man to display his ID card. Who asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. If he has an ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at the Officer Meekins? Well, alright, Commander, you win. I guess I could give you this ID card record. Finally. I got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with ID here. Ooh. Oh, that might be handy. Let's check with... Did you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came here on the day of a stabbing. I heard the rumors. There was a good man who came here at the time of... Whoa! What was it? That second number. It's not your ID, is it, Detective Kimman? It's Mr. Everett. You mean this? Oh, this is not looking good for him. Oh, maybe someone's stolen Mr. Edward's ID card. That's right, the possibility. What? The second number on the list belongs to Mr. Edward. What? I could have updated the court record. Where would Edward come to the evidence room? Good question. I would like to know. There we go. We're going to check Officer Merkins. Need to check the Officer Merkins. So we can put the number record straight. There we go. Do you recognize these number? Officer Meekins, can you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. You can't recognize your own number. Oh, that's just great. Alright. Let's go to check if he's back. Nope. Still not. He was probably very busy chatting away. Look at the patrolman, he's saluting another guy. He must be a detective. Answer me, how many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's 24 on the left, and nowhere near that for right. Get the glasses, officer. That wasn't a salute, it was an eye test. They make a good pair. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, that's pretty much the same. That's pretty much the same. Yourself. Ah, here we go again. I guess there's still something much to talk with. Everybody's with the inquiry committee right now. Try to figure out who's responsible for messed up in the court today. I see. Yes, we'll call fate. The case, of course. Right. So you can't say more about this. Rumors. There was good men who come here in the time of murder. Yep. That is a good question. Why will he come in here? Right. Let's see. Is there anything else? Is there any more of this? Nope, pretty much on this side, but only these two. In a way. Yeah, still looking angry. Right. It's crushable. Just so I did that's pretty much. So it's not much for you to talk. You don't know much about this one, don't you? Yeah, it's just tea. You're not talk in a way. Better be there. Nope. Did we found something here? Yes, we do. Down here. No. I can imagine when he come back to them and everything's sprayed over, he's wondering why everything's so wet. That'd be hilarious in a way. So he's not there at the moment. Seems like I'm missing something. Does show the ID. I do know. You can take a look at this. Hey. That's it, sir. That's it. That's what. My house is blank until this very moment. Now remember, sir. Me to remember what happened. Correct. The card was causable. Beside the card. Exactly, sir. That exactly it. Nothing can be exact. Sir, nothing. About to pour this one a bit deeper. I think we already talked about this. Nope. No, this. No. Eat. Oh, scared of life, sir. That's okay. I want you to take a look at it. That's it, sir. The night, last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir. In my dreams, I was being peeled. Second daughter don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to life, but I guess he'd been through a lot. Yeah, seems so. I'll not show him this. This is... So that's a no for him. He's not in the mood for life. So no one. What happened if I click on that? No, so I just move me a steer over this here now, so what? It's a banner. Move, pal, move. Detective comes through, I presume. Very funny. Cactus prickly, must be real. Let's keep your distance from the biddy here. You're liable to get hurt. Biddy, the cactus has a name. Biddy, you wearing your cowboy hat on your hand. I'm a rawhide. Cow skin, hand down and hat. Just picked that up and he took some fancy up to it. Like his got stuck in his spine, he couldn't get off. You saw we have a lot of monitors here. There's 8 cameras, evidence room and all. One each for each section. Which monitor showed the section when the crime took place? Where the cattle sit before the raid comes. It's not for a man to know. I guess your security guard responsible. Another. Those are pads. Those are chaps. And that's a Progio up there. Haha, Progio. So look cool, but the name is near Cinny. Nothing lost. Evidence room is beyond that door. And turn on the card reader. Gotta have yourself a ball, partners. I have ID card, a real ID. Alright. A bit early for that, but alright. Alright. Let's see, we're missing something. I saw the big tick. No, that was not. Put the pieces together, make a chore. There's 2 things are bothering me. 1, whether some of the pieces are missing. 2, doesn't seem like a little unstable. I wonder it broke. Make sure we remember that next time I make a chore. Handy. This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. I'm not sure about the dreams. It won't open. Did you really think it would? Hey pal, security is high tech around here. True. Nothing above, nor below. Okay. I'll show him the ID card. As the victim, detective get my ID card. These days, if the cards and secret numbers, I can never relax. That's only because you only use your card. And always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world's coming to? Detective Gumshoe rebel against the system. That's funny. It's quite funny how he's smart, but not smart at the same time. What's this? Some sort of funky equipment is gathering dust here. What's a story looking for support that is? That's the Gumshoe vision. That's my personal poll. I'll never get around to used to it. But I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal. That metal detector, the one that needed up solving the case out of Gorn Lake, remember? Oh right, wow, that feels like it was ages ago. I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that was a bug sweeper. I saw it would come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. A cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or machine by the cover. You have got to look at the heart. Oh, that's cute. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. This looks like a hard door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profile for weight testing. If there's such a square in the forehead, better than him than us. There's something sticking out here. Looks like a search. Must be some evidence for some case. Wondering if Detective Gumshoe put this there. There you go, pal, making me look like I'm kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet the evidence locker was open recently. How to know? If any things handed out like that, the evidence get dirty or ripped. I'll check on that kind of stuff and no survive. The detective responsible. How many times I have him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence. Sounds like a Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence handed out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck his shirt under the trench coat either. You're going to talk behind someone back if you don't do it right in front of them, pal. So it's open recently. That means F-word. Yeah, that's... What am I doing? Let's see first what is back. No. No. Why's that? Oh. At this point in that area, I'm confused. I'm confused. I did right over. Hold on. Just four. Huh. There must be somewhere. It was open recently. How many times my face spray over that? Well, I'm getting reaction. Yeah. There's no reason for murder to touch this spot if he's bled out the door. Just might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What's this? It's called pneumatoid testing fluid. Better get your hand on that. I'd like to get some too. I just borrowed $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy by mail order. Well, but I'll join the staff for floor plans. Hey pal, knock at the time. There's something you need to be going to. Just that Mr. Everett requiring committee should be netted out soon. Okay, give them my report for the day. Where's Detective Gumshoe? He's disappeared. Might be help, you know. Report. You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that said nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edward we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. You need enemies when you've got a friend like Detective Gumshoe. What the heck is going on? I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see what Edward have to say too. Ooh, scary. Finally, I could move on right now. Underground parking lot. And there we go, February 23. Our prosecutor office room 1202. I guess my apologies. Why are you here? Is she? Haven't met somewhere. Huh? Is that what? I bet you'll leave so long. Is that what here? There, standing by the window, with a teacup in his hand. Right. The Aston Hotel bring him tea service. Miss Edward, you're back from the district prosecutor office inquiry. I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes, he brought me the latest information, it seemed. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he's trying to console me somehow. The real info is on another side of Earth. Poor Miss Edward. I think the whole thing has really taken a toll on him. Right. We need to talk about. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this as not a case of concealing evidence. That was communication error during the investigation. Concealing evidence. Yes, apparently there's some who believe I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You're knocking this time. Again. Here we go again, Edward. Again. I have them said that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for a trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still presiding the prosecution authority, however. something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Grant. I could do nothing but wait for his result. I see. Why? I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still, wow, I never see him out of this. I never see him this out of sort. Oh, but I have some question. I have question. I know you probably got hold of some information already, right? This all has to do with that case you were on the SL9 incident. There's some dark suspicion that you were wrapped up in. You are the man who received the worst memory of my life. I figured that I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. You must be talking about his father murder in the elevator. Okay, what do you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Allegation. The SL9 incident was hideous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of the police of at the time, Damon Grant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too. Then he was a top officer and was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Well, you get nervous too, Miss Edward. But I want to know why. It was a deputy chief of police was on the investigation. In truth, I used to slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hand. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Oh no, like you didn't. Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I would do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code. I borrow it faithfully. Whoa! About this. Alright, I better check this now. I will say What's this? A record of ID card usage. That's what you waited in the evidence room that day, did you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that was true. Why, Miss Edward? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Brand, no less. Wait. Is it possible he did this? The chief of police. There was evidence for the case wrapped up in half a year ago. A116, that's no relation. He told me he wanted me to keep it in here. Keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was all right. It would have to be if the evidence already be filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of a stabbing, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It's really had nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about another case. I better make a note of it. Something. Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the court, with the current case. No. May I? Taxi AI. 16. Well, that's good to do with anything. Nothing apparently. List us, but instead, make it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that broke the case. Wouldn't that be nice? Right. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wants to know something. My sister, what if we were still studying holistic science? Yes, of course. Well, just today, Mr. Wright, I was using this memory testing fluid. Well then, you may have a use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprint. Be chemically treated for better adhesion. Me, are you sure? We the enemy, you know. I have no say to the investigation. Do as you will. But really no need for you to thank me. Here, take the powder and these are fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How I'm going to keep them. These detective gums do. Gums do as well. Let's get going. Right now, investigation. Right. This is remember, see the suspicion tab print somewhere. Wait, hold on. There's that. Okay. So if I do this. Okay, it's not going to be usable here. Right. February 23, evidence room section 3. Investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here in this building, detective evidence locker. This is the secret weapon we borrowed. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. Each finger needs a slightly different imprint. Let's choose the finger that will left behind the clean imprint. You really can't tell the difference at glance. Quick practicating and choose a finger. I would go for that one. Okay, now it's time to check for print. Let me show you how it's done. And let's start to get the sparkle in our eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. How do you do that? Mid, enter, see. Looks like this did the trick. Aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow the rare excess. How do that? E. Until you blow it out, the handle on the birthday cake. See? Now, looks fun. It's fine. You can go up the nose or anything. Just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Use a base stick of fingerprint, Miss Wright. I thought you used nickel brush. I'll give it a try. You did it. I found one. Oh, it looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now you mention it, it doesn't. What does it mean? It means we're out of luck. Out of luck. Person at this handprint must have worn gloves. They tell me we waste our time here. Hey, calm down. Just the way it goes sometimes with this scientific investigation. It seems a shame. While we are at it, where we don't look for other prints. Knock on the knocking door again closely. This one. There's no different print outside of. fingerprint outside the blood. But this one. There we go, we have our fingerprint. Yay, print so clear. It's dazzling. Dazzling. Anyway, look at the print took effort to find. Let's match it up right away. We're not done yet. This is quite progress. There's no point in finding the fingerprint. Not knowing who's the owner, right? I guess it's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Edward. Point at the person who didn't have those prints. I was supposed to know who it was. I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody print and the fingerprint are in different places, right? Means the print doesn't have to do the case. Whose fingerprint we most identified in evidence knocker? Right. Not this one. Not this one, not this one. Oh, not that one. Actually. Gumshoe. Ha ha. Yeah, the prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something's wrong, Mr. Wright. You don't mean this, so what? Look. I guess it's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, we come up nothing this time, but as always, next time. Sometime you hit, sometime you hit, sometime you miss. Go to roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for this update. Hey, if I remember correctly, there was one other unprint in this room. Let's check it out. I should mention. No. Please, can I? No. This is where we need to reactor, right? Right, there was handprint here. Okay, let's try using this. So here we go. Our eyes sparkling again. Okay, let's check for print. That's the spirit. I have to warn you something first. Well, yeah, we were out with wipe away, right? And up by the up using chemical means. Any prints in the area will be wiped away too. Alright. I mean, no print. Would you say probability your help with these uses high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must find prints that were wiped away. So we're going to use this one. The ingredients. Try to find the we probably wasted quite a lot of powder. I did my best shot. But the result will not good for matching print with it. Doesn't look like we got a cleaner result from print. So try different finger then. There's one here. There's another one. Just cover up the most area we can. Oh, there we go. There we go. No, not. Oh, wait. copy. Let's check with another one first. Nope. Copy check muscle. No, good man. No, 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 no. Maybe. I'm thinking that, but this came up. Yeah. What's he doing there? These fingerprints there. Who are they? Who's? This is someone I know. It's Officer Marshall. Ah, Officer Jake Marshall. Marshall fingerprint out of the court record. Let's go. The coincidence. It's not involving a crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gum's imprint. The nominal reaction. The blood and the fingerprint are the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall fingerprints on the white blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall not like our investigation's findings turn up some result? I guess this is what you call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. It seems like we're doing a much better job than detectives. Just saying. Just saying. Yes. It's quite a lot to cover. Oh boy. Don't know what to think. February 24, 9:41 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. So what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecutors is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time, and a different suspect was arrested on each crime scene. Nana. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you to normal questioning. You just finished actually unused to all-nighters though. So how it go? As a Mr. Wright respect, the police are clueless. I figured as much as a strike and plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? Do you agree that if I told them the truth behind this stimulation murder, they wouldn't seek a capital punishment? That's what I mean, Emma. Banana, don't tell me you. Much of my regret, as much as the darkest as they are. Mr. Sky, we found a trace evidence in a certain person in the police department and evidence room. It belonged to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Last day, fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to find my sister, we go to accuse Mr. Marshall. We have to play the cards we dealt. Isn't that right, Mr. Sky? What do what you have to do, Mr. Wright? Oh, this is going to be as much as I expect. February 24th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Order. The court is now in session for the trial, Miss Nana Sky. Defense is ready to order. Prosecutor is... What now? I'm afraid you have to clarify. Takes 10 minutes by a car to reach the police department from the prosecutor office. Yet the victim man was snared up both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, right? The more I hear, the victim from the evidence room just disappeared, and the body eventually reappeared on trunk of Miss Atwood's car. Wow. This is one messed up trial, sorry. And one of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I present evidence related to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe in the way in which the superseded revealed itself. Oh, if I recall correctly, the polo man, Officer Merkins, are afraid of life. Therefore, he can't. It shows that everyone that he can't physically use it because he is so afraid with it. So that's also trump card itself as well. Nah, that's what set Mr. Edward apart. He's so sold on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's just supposed to be an animal trait. Well, let's the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at their police department? Mr. Everett, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecutor called the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. Suspect, you mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy, this gets rough from the get-go. Another suspect. Hey! Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I am Officer Mike Merkin, sir. My occupation is, that'd be a murderer, sir. Excuse me, what? That does not make sense. Your occupation would be porno man. So you tell us you're a professional killer. Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. Be very afraid. You're scared of life, don't you? It's made of wood. Don't worry, guys. It's made of wood. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You got to believe me, sir. I don't like that microphone. What's it called? A speaker, then. There's so many different names. Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is, sir, what you call the part of a younger generation, sir. A person who actually adults that can't possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edwards, sir, help me, sir. Officer Americans. Yes, sir. Give us a report of a crime. Consider that as an order. Yes, sir, as a rest. After all, I'm part of generation that must be told what to do, sir. I can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. Oh. So the victim could man attack you. Please, can you not do unto others before they do unto you? That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see then you fated and can help you to regain consciousness. Yes, sir. It knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but I need here is more info to work with. Let's save here. Pardon me. Although it's not my normal duty, I was decided to guard the evidence room that day. Well, his then Dr. Jack Marshall supposed to be guard the evidence room that day. But he's not that day, was he? Hold it. Mr. Beacons, you work in the General Affairs Department, did you not? Hydrate a break. Hold on. Make sure you have some drink to hydrate yourself with. Never forget, I got some water right here. Whew, that's a good drink. Alright, here we go. Right. Mr. Beacons, who work in the General Affairs Department, do not? Yes, sir. I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes, now there's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of a crime, which means many officers were given a special task, not ordinary performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger. Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by Chief of Detective, sir. I was sure it was broken during the transfer progress. There was my soul missing for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. He does not want to put the American spirit so badly. Oh no. After a war ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to evidence room. Tell us. What did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is, I found it. This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir. It was 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see, huh? But the number 4989596 is so been used twice. Please explain, witness. It's the real mystery, sir. First time when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And then the second time when I wait to go get off. Sorry. The second time when I wait to go get him after everything settled down. I see. So I was done in the second time when... Yes, sir. That's when I spotted the man on the security screen. Data added to ID card record. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. So you were attacked. can you tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife. Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging on him like he was not as suspicious as I was. But you were exactly kind of a person he would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arm like an octopus, struggling to detain on him. That's how I got the gash on my hand. Maybe if you keep your cool, your hand would be. That's when I saw the blood trickling down my arm. I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. I fought for my life. Then I did it. Oh. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. Watching it doesn't mean you know how to do it. Just saying. I do what Chaka-chan does not mean I know how to do kung fu. Yeah, I watched Chaka-chan growing up. It's so much this good. Oh. The man let his guard down for an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. I snatched his knife from him. He took his knife and spun him around, perform a disarming maneuver. I make sure to close my eye like a man. You don't want to close your eyes. See. It must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat is drenched in the sea of my blood, and then... White coat. Hold on. White coat. White coat, let me check. Oh yes, white coat, gotcha. It does not make sense to me for some reason. And then the next thing I knew, yes, he punched me right in my face, sir. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Then I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. What time do you regain consciousness? No offense, sir. How am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report from the officers that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. It hit me right in the head too. He's like, stop, like, wake up. It hit me right in the head too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, well, make sure I finished my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The blue battle, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. I believe we have a very accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man the officer murdered really the victim? You got the point. Yes, Officer Mickens. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. The chief grant delivered to me just this morning, sir. The chief delivered it. What is that? A videotape VH. No, it's just VDH. What's the correct name? Was it VHD? Or is it DH? Or is it? No. Okay. Oh, it's VHS. Yeah, it's VHS. It's called Video Home System. And interesting things about that is nowadays generation does not know what it is, which is scary. Like the new generation does not know what Wii is, probably does not know what DS is. And that's a scary thought. Like it's madness, absolutely madness. Anyway, a videotape. Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. Please no. It contained the footage from the security camera in the evidence room. What? I specifically asked if there was such a tape. I was told it would be mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I was just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Oh. Someone took advantage of his naive. Because he was quite a young kid, a young man, I could see that. And he wanted to do right by the police precinct. And he was always do what he'd be told all the time. But it does not mean everything he'd be told is a good thing. Nothing communication with the police department is as good as ever. And then let's have a look. Showing us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what we're getting ourselves into. Nah, this is scary. We can't see his face. Oh. Oh. This is scary. Where's good man? Where's good man? Oh, there it is. It's quite scary. Oh, so it's quite funny how the security footage is not this close. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. It would explain a lot with the floor plan. Hold on. This. But it shows that security camera's right here. That means a good man easily to walk around. Oh, but we can't see his face the whole time. That's the thing. We can't see Detective Goodman's face all the time. Oh, that means is it possible that someone imposter, like pretending to be Detective Goodman? Oh, well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How we deal with these unsettling feelings good within us. What was the hell that we're gonna piece of plywood? Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Love that. Why am I not surprised? This is not going smoothly. Can we watch it again? Yes, well, in a way. Can we watch it again? Yeah, we can. So it shows nothing at first. There it is. But there's no cloth here. But again, we can't see his face, as it's been covered most of the time. And then here he comes. It's very impressive. Again, no cloth there. Again, we can't see the Goodman face. Oh, there's a blood on the shoulder. And there's no cloth here. But again, we can't see Goodman exit. There it is. It's a bit sad though. And then suddenly, we find there's a cloth there. Oh, it's restarted, okay. Interesting. Well, yes, well, anyway. This tape has proved the witness did indeed encountered someone in the evidence room and sort of activity took place, Your Honor. Instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Muggins? Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. On me. Mystery man. His face can't be clearly seen in this video. Yes, but there's no question that the other man. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. But he haven't seen him before face to face. That's the problem. I mean, he opened the knocker which required Detective Goodman fingerprint to do so. The knocker he opened was a questionnaire. Detective Goodman knocker, sir. It must be him. No one else could perhaps unlock it. Oh. What's this about fingerprint? Each detective have been given a knocker equipped with the fingerprint activated lock. These knocks assure that each knocker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. In treating that would mean the victim of the crime scene will be a Detective Goodman. Very well, defense may begin the cross-examination. I didn't know where this cross-examination would lead. Everything begin with a contradiction. That's where we have to start. Right. Right, save here. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with life. Sir, it must be enabled people have been seen or not seen the man's face. I believe I will be classified as a natter. The natter. We will stand in front of him. We're not. More to the point. You are the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh yes, sir. But I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who look directly at people and talking with them in see. Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. Still, I'm sure it was him. I bet on my badge on it. Well, there must be something. How can you be so sure about it? But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, you must enable people have been seen or not seen it. Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it. Why is everyone looking at me? Perhaps enable your stare as disturbing or Americans haven't been shown a questionable video at best. We're not in the best of mood. Now please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim the man who banned us with a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you're positive it was him. I mean, he opened the knocker but required Detective Goodman fingerprint to do. About those knockers, there's no other way to open them. No, sir. I myself tried all kind of methods and passed. They only respond to resident fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of method he tried. If the man opened the knocker's knock would only respond to a resident fingerprint, then he must have been the person knocker who resigned to. Exactly my point, sir, and this too. The knockers he opened it is unquestionably Detective Goodman knocker, sir. How to know it was how to know that information? I have them, sir, from the people in the know, sir. People in the know. The workers, the department, the cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. They also listen to my romance trouble, sir. Oh, this can't remind me Nari. Oh yeah, it does remind me Nari. I have Jojo over again. Oh boy, this can't remind me Nari. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman and verify this information through a more reliable source. So the victim opened the knocker with his own fingerprint. That must be him. No one could unlock it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let me check the video. Let me check the video. He was wearing gloves. He was wearing gloves. It must be him. No one else have to open it or unlock it. He was wearing gloves. However, the most important detail is not sold in this video. The man's face. Sir. If I may say something, sir, please do. After all, we will be examined. I understand why the man face is important in this case, sir. I mean, it was hand that opened the fingerprint knock. It was this hand who tried to thrust a knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state that could testify enough to do to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, check the court record again. If there's a problem with the security video, there's a problem. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing particular that seems rather strange. This contradiction needs a possibility that the man may not be Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction. Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Miss Edward. I propose we have defense point out to us the evident contradiction in this video. You wanted me to point it out. Very well. Proposal accepted. Let's further suspect the piece of evidence. Let's save right here. And we now play with the security cape. Mr. Wright, please show the contradiction you speak of. I have to point out a problem with the video. This is the first time I have to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up for you so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and make sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Yeah, that's the same thing with the Detective Goodman. Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Those contradictions don't indicate the man may not be Detective Goodman. I have to look carefully. It's not fun out to Freddy. There's the gloves torn out. Oh. Oh. Where did this block come from? There's the and there's the locker. Not sure the thing that's strange about is this video has got to be this. Yes, that is strange. Something certain seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? Told you to drop me right. But you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. Point. What you're looking for is one thing and one thing only. Something to indicate the man may not be Detective Goodman. Oh yeah. I'm also walking right into the defense trap. I place him under arrest, sir. But we need to slow and tackle this one piece of time. What do I do? Oh well, let's try this again. Remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Every time you point your finger, something got hurt. I will not play the security game. Mr. What placeholders contradiction you speak of. Over in the video. This is the first time. Right. J. Why so far apart? Oh, wait. What's that? It's not like his thumb is clipping through. Hold on. He does have a goatee, does then. I don't see the goatee. Oh, so now I've got confused with left and right. It's not like it's about to. It's a bit weird. Hold on. You just grab to open it. You just grab and open it. That's not right. Because you could see his hand was down. And then he just lift up. And then he opened it. Where you have to put your print on it. The thing that's strange about this video would have be this. Hold on a second, I need to use my drops. I don't get it. Would you mind if I borrow your own medicine? Nah. I'm a little bit confused. But the gloves just pulled out, right? The gloves. Nobody the evidence. Move on, move on, move on. Yeah, why the gloves? The thing that's strange about is this video has got to be this. Yes, that is strange. Something searches in my natural about that. What could it mean? So you dropped Mr. Wright. You seem to have forgotten the point of exercise. Wait, we're looking for is one then only. Something to get them and not I messed up. Good thing I did not lose my point. Let's go. No. Still no. Okay, I guess we have to move on from the video because this. Yeah. That was... PM 550. Still, it's not making sense to me. Still a little bit confused. Okay. Right. Oh, right. Why is it lit up? The thing that's strange about this video, go over this, Officer Mickens. So, do me mean, sir? As I understand the knocker repairs work like this. When you grab the handle, it's sent to read your fingerprint if it's matched. The light turns on, the knock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, something's seriously wrong with this picture. It's going to be quite a while. When the victim reached for the handle to open the knocker, let's rewind level earlier. Here, notice the light. What's this? It's already lit. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The knocker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. You can hear him. Order. What's the meaning of this? Very simple, Your Honor. The knocker was unlocked on the day of the crime. Knocker controlled by an electronic system. When the door sensor is triggered, the knocker is automatically locked. Oh no, it must be broken down. Of course, but I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh well, just get to show novice would keep the mouth shut. Then, Mr. Wright, you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor. Yes, why wasn't the knocker locked? Me, Your Honor. Yes, well, you see, this is exactly my field. What do you think, Mr. Scientific Investigation? Maybe something like jammed the system's sensor. Something jammed the sensor. Say, there's something else and they seem out of place in this video. Yes, I thought so too. Let's grab another clue somewhere in the footage. Very well, let's suspect the video one more. The knocker was knocked, Mr. Wright. Please point out the cause for this. Please watch closely. This is a continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Can we move on? Let's move on. Sorry. Well done. What's this? Something white fell out of the knocker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when the doors are open. Well, yes. Often, mister, we can't be sure if the item was completely inside the knocker to begin with. Fair point. What do you mean? Sensor triggered the lock when the door shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Skip boy, very easily. Bam. This weapon was inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. Just like my tie. 2 out of 3, it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my parcel. Market patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of door closing my tie. But the object would be have been streaming thin to fit in the door. Not only that, it would be have to block the electrical current. It would need to be an hallucinator. Yes, a hallucinator. But at the crime scene, which has been something that fits the description. Sir, the hallucination, I mean, I think I finally got this figured out. Very well. Will defense please present the relevant evidence? Was the hallucination was stuck in the locker room? Rubber glove. About this near the locker and thin rubber glove. But we can't be sure that was the victim locker. It has the tag say SR9, isn't the video says he picked the victim open the locker. But it wasn't the case. The lamp is test to this. On the day of the crime, I could have opened that locker. If it's not so, Officer Micken. Sir, it would appear so, sir. Order, order, order. So we believe then the victim, whom the witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman. Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Miss Edward? Defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. Prosecution will offer this one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Micken, please testify about this. Sir, maybe, sir? I'm not sure what you refer to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Very well, begin your testimony. Mystery man number 2. This one another than that proved the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When the ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used this card. The ID card record, I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used by 14, the victim, just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is victim ID. However, one thing does strike me as usual. Several hundred cases have been due for transfer. Why there's so few people using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases, extreme violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that make my hair stand on end. Me, although it doesn't make much of a difference. There are only few cases up for transfer here, and most was clear up upon new. Right, I see. Now let's move on to cross-examination. Let's save here, shall we? Is that card hanging from your necklace by those ID cards? Yes, sir. The ID right next to my cup, sir. To keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone to steal it from you, keeping it out from open up that? Maybe I should wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the remaining time is my ID that gets stuck. Instead of door closing, my ID card took me. Maybe I should leave this one alone. In any rate, each police officers only have one ID card. Both police department and prosecutor office can attest to this. Anna, please proceed with your testimony. Let's use this card. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled out a life on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he has his ID card, all he has to do is show it to you. There won't be any reason to draw a life. Maybe he just panicked. Evidence in from contradiction. Let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. But probably decided card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edward has missed something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got. Let's see. So, like your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid to you? Yes, sir. Solid as stone, sir. If my hand was wrapped in bandages, I would give it to be for victory side, sir. Hoping use his right hand for that. It came out funny. You see, one never know what he might say into the very last second. So what we can use, because we found that not too far from that, we found it here, which is highly unusual to be on the body. That's one problem. Yeah, there it is. Someone could easily personate with him. Yeah, it's not adding up. Yep. Record of it. It's been noticed that the record the witness referred to. Let me see the be Detective Gipman. What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Edward, your name is on here. There it is, Your Honor. Not that persecution again. Hey, maybe he's behind all this. He persecuted so he can hide evidence. Mummy's that man believing the murder. Don't stare at him. Got wrong kind of kid. But it seems the Quarry Committee will want to speak with you again. I have nothing to be ashamed of you. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my acts and all their consequences. But now let's continue with the cross-examination. Oh, Miss Edward. Must be so difficult for him. Yeah, I think right now. Let's end it here. We'll continue until tomorrow in the evening. And until then, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here and enjoy. Bye.